Out here in DC by the Martin Luther King Memorial, taking some time to think about influence. Recently, especially, I've been thinking a lot about people who have been leaving us early, but left such a monumental impact before they left, even in their short time here on Earth. And it just got me thinking about like the different ways in which we define influence and how to go about making an influence. I feel a lot of pressure lately to use this, I feel, an artificial way of measuring influence. And it's funny because I was listening to a Gary Vee video where he goes on and on about the old guard.
I don't give a shit that you didn't grow up with it. Fuck you, Grandpa. This is the new game. Your romantic point of view on how it should be is the reason that you're not moving forward in your business career. This is the remote control of our lives.
Being frustrated or upset with the rise of social media, the way that we now define how we need to get our messages across or how we need to be taken seriously. I am not someone who put much stock into building my social media influence. I mean, I'm on social media because that's the thing to do, right? I'm not there with any specific agenda necessarily until now. Because on the one hand, social media has been used to fuel entire revolutions, right? We've had the Arab Spring. We've had people mobilize for different causes, different reasons through social media has made a significant impact. On the other hand, we have people who are using social media, in my opinion, to promote ideas or things that don't even have any real substance. Even when you're saying something that is meaningful, you sometimes have to resort to gimmicks in order to get people to pay attention. In this day and age where influence is measured by social currency, and social currency is defined as number of likes you have on social media, the number of followers you have on social media, everything lives online, right? And a lot of the times these people are not people you really know. These are not people who you're connecting with on a very personal, genuine level. And if all those rules apply, I shouldn't be where I am today either. But with little to no social media following, and I don't mean this as a brag, even a humble brag, I'm just saying, I managed to become a TED Talk speaker. I managed to get invited to speaking engagements and to be featured on several different platforms that, if you were to ask anyone just based off of my social currency, if I should have any of those opportunities, the answer would be no. So what is it that we're truly measuring with social media? I think for me, the reason why I am here, where I am today, and the reason why I've gotten to a lot of places that I have gotten to is because I've treated, and I don't mean this to sound preachy at all, but I genuinely just am a person who wants to treat every person how I would want to be treated. I told you I was reading this book called It's Not Just Who You Know by Tommy Spalding. And it's funny how his life is exactly, or almost exactly like mine. Tommy Spalding, he grew up with a learning disability. He's dyslexic. His teachers told him he will never make it to college, let alone graduate from high school. His father started giving him lessons from Dale Carnegie's book called How to Win Friends and Influence Others. And he talks about how, even though reading that book, he understood the power of relationship building. He went deeper and said that he didn't want to just influence people. He didn't just want to, for him, influence meant manipulation. For what he truly wanted to accomplish, he wanted to build genuine, strong relationships with others. So he tells the story about him going after a scholarship fund from the Rotary Club. he was in a far position from winning. He was going up against other kids from Harvard, from other Ivy League schools, and he just coming from a local state school, didn't think he had any chances. Behind the scenes, without him knowing, there was a tiebreaker that needed to be done between him and one of the other candidates from Harvard. Right before the voting started and even the competition started, all the candidates had been in a bar waiting to go and present. And apparently Tommy Spalding, the author of the book, was the only one who went up to the bartender during that time to strike up a conversation. The bartender ends up being in the room with the judges who decide who gets the scholarship and who needed a tiebreaker between Tommy and the woman from Harvard who he's going up against. And because of that one decision to be different and just go and have a conversation with someone who didn't have anything to give him in return, it was just someone who you felt that he wanted to get to know, that person ended up changing his life and giving him a scholarship that allowed him to graduate from college and thus go forth into being this person that he is now. So I just want to use this opportunity to just share with people that yeah, you can aim to be an influencer. There's definitely money to be made there, and by all means, get that money. But also think about what legacy you want to leave behind. I think that's truly what influence is measured by. You're going to be measured by not the amount of likes you had on one social media platform or the other, but what actual lives have you impacted. And then you have this other layer as a female where you think that your body needs to be the main attraction, the thing that is the hook. Oh gosh, I am struggling with that also. The beauty shots, the needing to go on photo shoots. I have noticed in my time on social media, I get a lot more likes for my face or some kind of pose that just strikes the right way rather than, a quote that I felt was really dope from a book or a message that just was placed in my heart to give to others as a form of inspiration. I don't know if that's just my case. I don't know how often that happens. I have much more to offer than just my body, and once this fades, once all of this goes away or it's not as interesting, will my words, will my thoughts be enough? Who are we building monuments to? Who are we building monuments for? And what do we want to relish or remember for generations to come? Got to think about that.